everybody. We have trying out my Vassal module for defending America. This is the module I'll be sharing to Compass Games, except for the charts. The charts will not be included. We don't want to give free games away to everybody. So we're going to starting up. We're going to randomly roll for a for our base and aircraft and everything. And we get a 1, which is going to put us in the U.S. Army Air Force, which will make us a Boot Louie. And we're going to be in the 4th Fighter Group, and we're going to be in a P-80 Shooting Star. And trying to decide whether I want to stick with this or not. With the call sign, I've already got the call sign. We're going to be Hyde, as in Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. With a name like that, we're definitely taking the carousing. So we're going to get the extra prestige points. I could start with this one. Really, the only big difference is getting that extra airspeed. So I think I could get a slower. We could go like a conveyor. I think we can start with a conveyor. Yeah. So it could start with, it'd have the same start, easier to shoot down, slower. About the same agility. It's easier to shoot down, but the big thing about the conveyor is we can unlock the 20 millimeter guns. I don't think it's worth it though. Most of these guys that we're going to get stuck with are all just 50s. Moonbat's available. Two prestige. That's a hell of a roll right there, though. Slow as shit. That's the problem. And these aren't available until later. What a Black Widow is. Again, that needs 2 prestige, and that's got extra guns. Getting slow as shit. But it got really good range. Do I want that extra speed or not? I think we're just going to go ahead and we'll save that. I may change my mind on that. We're going to see. Anyway, so we're going to get the. We're going to be starting in the P-80. We're going to be the Wright Patterson. Yes, Wright Patterson Air Force Base. We're going to drill that down here. And we're also going to have squadrons. We are the 4th. And just for shits and giggles, we'll put that down here. All right, I think we got everything set up there. Now we'll go ahead and go to our flight school. All right, so we're going to roll 3 times on B2A using the 9 column, and hopefully we're not going to roll and miss. We got a 7, which is 4. We got a 6, which is 3. And we got a 6, which is 3. So we will get the gunnery -1. It'll be cheaper to buy. I'm going to go ahead and put that on our plane, or not on our plane, on our sheet. Now we're going to roll 3 times on chart B7, and hopefully we're not getting a rough landing. So we just want to stay away from boxcars. 9, 5, and 5. So we're going to get the landing skill. Hold on a second. All right, we're going to roll 3 times on B8 now to see if we get the parachute training. We did get the landing. We did get the free parachute too. So 3 times on this. We're just looking for not getting a 6. 5, 4, and a 1. So we're good on that. So we will get the parachute for free. So we're going to place that on our chart also. All right, now we're going to roll for flight training. On a 2d6, if we get 9 to 12, we'll get the ACM -1. And we roll a 4, so we definitely don't get that. Promotion. +1 to promotion. It's going to be a rough. We could look that up real quick. Sorry about the dead air. I just want to see real quick if look at the promotion and see how poorly that affects me. Um, okay, we're gonna prestige level increases with promotions and awards. Go choose to, let's see, get a -2 for possessing Medal of Honor. So the +1's going to make it harder to get promoted. -1 for 10 kills during the period. -1 reward of the Silver Star. Um, so yeah, that'll make it harder. All right, enough wasted time on that. Um, so we also now no, we got to figure out what we want to do here. I kind of like getting the expert, but that's only going to work for um, one plane, then you'll have to get it again for another plane. An expert will give you. We got to re-roll for one attack every sortie. No, I actually like that. That'll keep me away from getting jammed. So we're going to go ahead and study. And so we're going to get the we're going to go ahead and study. So we're going to get the expert -1 and put that up here. All right, so we got two of them that'll be easier to get. And we also go to our markers. We get a experience point for graduating flight school. We get no prestige points. We do not get prestige because we didn't choose the bar fight. So that being said, I think we are ready to roll on. We don't need this right now. We can spend our 1 experience point. I think I will too. I like to start out every game with the reflexes because sometimes, especially at close range, that'll give us the first um, initiative, and we can actually fire, and so we might be able to knock them out before they can return fire at us. So we're going to go ahead and spend our 1 point and get the reflexes, and that's going to go on our plane. Down here, and we'll take this and just put that down there so we don't have to draw it again. Okay, so we are all done with training. We go to pre-combat. We're going to look for the zone. It'll be 26, so it's going to be GM in Indianapolis, and that's going to be zone number 6. I'm on the wrong log sheet. There we go. GM. All right, and we're going to draw this over to there. Zone 6. They're going to take off into zone 1. And we're not going to take off yet. We're going to move the bombers to the next zone. And we've got a very limited range in the P-80s, so we got 1 up, 2 out. So zone 4 is where we're going to meet them at. Move bombers to the next zone. We just did that. I'm going to go ahead and take off now. Oh, not target zone. Take off now, get that off my plane. So he goes there. We mark off 1 endurance. And now we're going to go conduct the intercept. Bombers move 1 zone. We move a zone. Move another. All right, bombers are going to move a zone. We're going to move a zone. Move another. If in the same zone, bombers roll for intercepting zones 2, 3, and 4 on B1. So we will do that right now. Interception. 2d6, 8. If that's a 12 for the first time, that is a random event. We roll an 8, so that's no contact. So we're not going to get anything there. If no intercept, go to step 1. Bombers move a zone. We're going to move a zone. We got 1 zone left we can go. We're going to roll for another contact again. We roll a 7. That's an ME 364. And that's the plane right there. So we'll pull the 364 down here. We will bring our plane over. We're going to go to long range. Our wingman will be with us. And I think we're ready to go under combat. No escorts, so we go ahead and come in and fire. Um, we have the wingman with us. Well, that doesn't matter. We're going to go ahead. Long range is going to be -1. I actually want to keep this over here. Maybe I can bring that down just a little bit. I really got to find that in between where it's just a little bit bigger than that. Maybe I'll go to 80%. That's a little too small, but we'll leave it there. Um, and our guy right here. So I definitely going to move some of this stuff smaller. I don't the charts don't need to be well. That's for me anyway. Charts don't need to be that big, and I just need to go through and modify these and make them zoom in a little less. Um, all right, so we've intercepted. We go straight to combat. Chart B2, we're going to attack them. We need to roll on a 9 because we are 9. We're going to take one of our ammos off. Don't need to see that right now, so we can do something like that. Take an ammo, flip that to -1, come into 1, and then we're going to fire. We need a 9. We have 9 firepower, so we're going to roll 2d6. Oh boy. And we're not expert yet. We just jammed our guns. We did get a hit, but no, we didn't get a hit. That's -1 at that range. So we just jammed our guns. Very nice. That's a good way to start. All right, I'm gonna go double check that and see how to play that real quick. I'll be right back. Basically, we're screwed on that. We're gonna break off after this very short burst. We inflicted no damage on him. He gets the fire back now. Defensive fire. He has a defensive firepower of 7. We're going to roll on this chart right there. He's also a -1 because we have our wingman with him. We are faster than him by more than 5, so that's going to be a -2. Oops, 5. Of course he rolls high. On a 7, that's going to be 3. -2 means he's going to hit us once. We're going to go to B6. We roll up. What's up with a snake eyes? Screw injury against a fighter. Um, but it's just a pilot, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, at least we only got a light wound. But here we go. We're not for him. We are in bad shape already. Not only did we jam, but we got hit and wounded. So we're going to break off contact with him. And actually, I need to clean this up then. A nice little cleanup button puts everything back in place for us. And we're going to have to go back and land. So we're going to go there and roll for weather on landing. Post combat, we'll come back to this. We get a landing skill -1. Um, that's it. So we're going to land safe. Oh, we got to roll weather yet. Weather. We roll a d10. We get a 6. That's good weather. And we roll 8 for the landing. So that's going to be a safe landing. So we're safely landed. Go back to our plane. I think light wounds we got to recover 1 day. Let's see here. I don't know. Injury, light wound, missed 1 sortie. So yes, we're going to clean this up. We're going to take the gun jam away. We're going to fill out our sortie. ME364, I believe that was. And just going to put jam on there so we know. I want to keep track of how many jams we get. I'll put light wound. It also gives me a purple heart. And the purple heart gives us Warrior American Wounded in Action. Yes, we got shot. We get 1 prestige point for that. Actually, we'll bring this one up, and that brings us to prestige level 1. And the plane is able to be repaired because it's only we only got that 1 hit that was on us. Okay, so that will bring us to, we're going to miss this. I'm going to miss that sortie. I'm going to clean this all up. And back to 1. Determine raid target again. We roll 11. Where was some of these ones all of a sudden? Boston, Massachusetts. Massachusetts. What the hell is that, Greg? Boston, Massachusetts. Here we go again. That's what it's going to be. We're just going to deal with it. AM in Boston. That's zone number. Alice Chalmers, Boston, zone number 5. Hopefully, we have a lot better time of it this time. All right, target zone is going to be 5. They're going to take off. We're not going to take off. They're going to move to the next zone. We will take off now. That's 1 endurance. Um, Move them to the next zone. Move us to the next zone. Another endurance. Them to a zone, us to a zone. In zone 4, we're going to try to intercept. We can get rid of this log sheet right now. We don't need that. Interception. We roll 2d6. We get an 8. No contact again. They're going to move a zone. Target zone. Now, there is AA fire in target zones. Let's see if we can find that anti-air fire. Anti-aircraft damage, page 10. If the bomber is attacked in the target zone for its raid, 5 or 6 is considered to have already dropped its bombs, so we don't have to worry about the fuselage anymore. Although you cannot destroy the bomber by detonating its bombs, it will possibly have taken anti-aircraft damage from the target area. Roll die 6 for each bomber you attack in the target zone or later endurance box. and subtract 3. This will be the number of random hits that you get. So we get a 4, that's one random hit. That's, yeah, we're going to see them. So we got to roll for a plane too. One random hit on a 7 ME364 again. All right, he's going to have a random hit on him. And that's going to be D10. The 4. Random wing. Odds is port. Evens is starboard. We roll a 6, so we're going to starboard. All right, then that's going to be, I like that so much better when it's bigger. We can put that 80, we can do that ourselves. 80 is a little better. All right, we see them. We had to use another zone up to loiter there. We're going to fire on them from long. Bomber's a 364. Bring our fighter over. We'll put him at 80% too. All right. All right, so we just used an ammo up. We got a firepower of 9. We're at long range. We're going to subtract 1. Roll in here. We get a 9. That's going to be a GP. The GP is a good roll. Attack results versus bomber. Group damage, apply hits, roll for randoms. So we're going to go to group. And, oh boy, I forgot to designate. All right, we're going to go for the wings. We'll roll a die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I didn't call it. We're going to do it random. Port wing it is. So controls in the port wing are going to get hit. Actually, any controls. Engine hits times 2. They've got 3 engines. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2 gets that one. The second one is 5. Going to be this one. Port wing times 1. And random times 1. But we get a -1, so that's not going to happen. All right, he's going to return fire on us. At long, that's going to be -1. And we're faster, so that's going to be -2. And he is a defensive fire of 7. So we're going to roll 1d6, 4. It's going to be a miss. We're going to close in. We're going to fire again. That's going to use another ammo up. And this time it's straight up roll. We roll a 10, another good roll, another GP. So we get everything this time. We get the whole kit and caboodle on them. Group damage applied for random hits. I'm going still for that same wing. Controls time 1, so that goes down to 2. Engine times 2. Again, 1, 2, 3. Of course, we hit the center engine. Second roll, one of them's going to get. I was going to say one of them's going to go out. And then port wing times 1. And a random times 1. Random is D10, 4. Random wing, odds, evens. We get the evens, so it's starboard wing. Alright, both wings have damage on them now. He's going to return fire. He's going to be, they get a +1 technically, but our wingman's in there, so that's a -1, and we're faster, so that's going to be a -1 again. So we'll total -1 hit. And he is a 7. He rolls a 1, which is another miss, which we like. And we're going to go into close range, and this time I will go ahead and use my reflexes, and we're going to get the first shot on him. That's going to be +1, and because we're going for that port wing, because we're so damn close, I'm going to use up 2 ammos and try to do an extended burst. So we got to roll in this first. 7 +2 hits, expend ammo. We expended 2 ammo. We get to fire before he gets to return fire because we used our reflexes. So we're firing on a 9, and we get a 9. That's another GP, so we're going to get controls again. Engines ×2. That's 3. That's the middle one. That's inoperable. And 2. All 3 engines on the port side are now inoperable. Port wing, another one, and now we get 3 random hits because we had the actually 4. We're +1 in. So we get 4 random hits now. Let's get them down here. First one, 9. That's going to be an engine on the starboard side. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second one, 3. Airframe and a gunner. Oh, please. Talk about scams. I've got virus running. Yep, we're running fine. Don't try and sell me nothing. I know you click on it, you're probably going to get a big schmeal. I got to actually look at the damage listings. Engines, because we got a lot of them out here. It's time to look that up. For each prop engine is damaged aircraft loses 2 speed. Damaged jet engines cause a loss of 4 speed and a -6 speed if out. If one or both, if twin engine are knocked out, the plane must break off combat and emergency glide to a landing. Planes with one engine out or worse cause the pilot to not be able to use any ACM. Bomber attack results versus bomber. Well, doesn't really say anything too much about that. They're just inoperable, and he's way down. That's -18. So he's basically -18 means he can't fly. To me, that's down. That his speed's 18, and you're losing 6 for each. Jet engines lost the speed for damaged, -6 if out. He's gone down. He's gone down, so we will have shot him down. We still have two more hits to take care of. The 0 is the bomb bay, but that's just going to become an airframe. And 5 is controls, and he's down anyway. We actually, and because we used our reflexes, he is not firing back at us. So we take him down. we're going to go ahead and put a destroyed on there. And clean him up. And I want to see, bear with me a second. I'm going to pause this quick and see, because I still got 2 ammo left. I may go try another pass at something just to try and damage another aircraft and get a medal and prestige. I'll be right back. Yeah, we're going to be able to do another pass. It's against the same type of bomber, so we're going to go ahead and bring our guy up against this one. This is a brand new bomber we're coming against. Not a brand new one, but new to us. We haven't put any bullet holes in it left yet. I have 2 ammo left. I really have not taken any damage. No, I haven't taken any damage. So we're going to come in. Um, I'm actually going to skip my turn on the first and let him fire at me -1. We are definitely faster than him, so that's -1. Not minus, yeah, it'll be a -1. We have our wingman in here, that's a -1 also, and he's a +1 normally. So we're going to get a -2 on him. Zero, -1, -2, yes. All right, so he's going to roll. And he's a 7. And we get a 5 this time, that's 3. So he's going to get 1 hit on us. And that's going to be a 63, which is the ejection seat. Hopefully we don't need that. Inoperable, that's 1 hit. All right, we're going to clear into 2 now. And this time we're going to get a +1. They're going to get a +1. We get a +1. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and fire on them in this one. And we're going to go ahead and do an extended burst too. We get an 8, which is +1 hit, expend 2 ammo, and then it's all going to jam. So it doesn't matter. We're going to be out of ammo anyway. But we're going to get +2 hits. And I lost my aircraft somewhere. There we go. So we're going to finish our ammo up. We're going to have a 9 +2 hits. And damage to bombers. Good roll. 7. Not bad. So we're going to get 6 hits on him. So at least we're going to damage him. That should be something. +2 hits. +2 hits or 1 hit? +1 hit. All right, so we rolled a 7. That's 5 hits. All right, let's bring it to him here. 5 hits, all random. Oh boy, we did it again. I'm gonna pick on the wing again. Port wing. First roll is 10. Bombay, that's going to be the airframe. Pretty sure it's Bombay. Airframe hit, yeah. Second hit, 1. Airframe again. It would be nice if we got all 5 hits on the airframe, wouldn't it? Wishful thinking. Third hit, 1 again. Fourth hit, 0. That's a Bombay again. Oh, port wing. Aim at airframe. Fuel tanks. Never mind. I got too far away there. Looking at the look at the wrong one. I have a tendency to look over at this one. So okay, we were fired at the wing. So the two bomb bays should have been fuel tanks on the port wing. Or fuel tanks anywhere. And then fuel tanks. Let's make sure we get these right. Fuel tank hit requires 2d6 roll. Okay, so 2 to 7 would be leaking self seal. We're past the self seal though. 7 leaking. So they're going to end up going down anyway. So actually, we do get credit for sending them down with the fuel leak, then, don't we? That was 2 hits there, and the other 2 hits were airframes, which will actually be port wing. So we're going to have two wing hits there. Okay, that was me being an idiot. All right, in the 5th roll, getting all excited here. Against the wing will be a 9, which is going to be the outboard engine. And he gets return fire. And that's going to be a -1, -2, +1. That's a -1 then. -1 hit, and he's a 7. And he's going to roll a 1, and that's going to be a miss. So we're going to peel off ME 364 damaged. And then we will break off contact and go land. We got to also see if he makes it home. Aircraft damage, post combat. I know it's in here somewhere. The bombers, if you damage them, they can go down. I think it's a pretty hard roll to make. Hmm. Combat procedures against. I'm trying to find this. Hmm. Can't find it in a hurry. That's the only problem with the recording. Let me see if I can find this. There's a roll for whether the bombers go down on the way home or not. I'm going to find that. I'll be right. Finally, here we go. On a die roll of 1 to 10, a 1 damaged aircraft will crash before reaching home. Add 1 chance to this possibility for each of the following. Engine out. He has none out. Our system is 1 point short of aircraft destruction, which I don't think we have any of them. No. Um, okay, so it's just a 1 to 10 roll. And he gets a 7, so he does not go down. So we're just going to get the damaged. We'll clean him up. That's going to be the end of our sortie because we're done. We're going to go back and land. And we're going to roll for the weather. The one good weather. And our landing will be, we got no damage. What do we take? One damage? Yeah, my ejection sheet. So 1 to 12 is a safe landing. That's going to be an easy, safe landing. Now we're going to go read the book because medals. Um, we did really, really good on this mission. We can only get one medal. Yeah, Silver Star. This is awarded to American pilot who downs the enemy aircraft and at least damages another in the same sortie. The first award confers 1 prestige point, so we're going to go ahead and get that pinned on our chest, and that's a good one there because that's going to get us prestige. And so we can increase this and increase this. We don't get another experience point yet. And hold on a second. And prestige, we can't do a whole lot with. Um, we can spend prestige on. See if I can find that real quick. Here we go. Advanced weapons. Unlock an advanced weapons configuration on 1 of 5 experimental. Reassign a new base. Receive a new aircraft in the same general series. Our convinced headquarters to start series production on 1 of the 5 models of experimental X aircraft. So we are. I could have them try to put one of these into series production. You got a lot better range with some of these. Moonbat's available to start slow as shit, but my god, look at the firepower that bastard carries. Yeah, but then he's susceptible to the engine damage too. Pratt Whitney first hit no effect. This one's a lot more resilient and carries a shit ton of available to start. Black Widow. Put that in series production, I guess, and we'll use up our 2 prestige points and decrease that one. Or put that in series production. Just so we have it ready. I might switch that. I like that firepower. It's slower, yes, but we got good range, and the firepower might bide us time. All right, so we got 2 kills, 1 away from being an ace already. Let's get our plane up here, and we've landed him, so we can get ahead and. Clean him up. And we've landed here, so we can go ahead and clean this up. And that's probably where we're going to stop this right now. We can fly another mission in April. Now we only got one kill. Forgot we had the jam. Thinking about my other test. I'm going to put 1K out here so I can kind of keep track of them a little bit easier. All right, so we're going to hold it right there. Um, that's Defending America by Compass Games. This is my um, Vassal module, and we should be putting that up shortly because I think so far I'm happy with it. Um, so I think we're just going to go ahead and put this up to the website soon. I'll check with Mel and them and see how that happens. And all right, we'll see you next.